I am live on Instagram and Facebook. Another spontaneous one from me, so no notice given. This was a very lastminute.com thing, but I thought I'd come on and say hi. It's been a while. I'm going to be flicking my eyes between two screens. I'll try and keep still. Okay, so hi everyone. I hope you're all really well. I've been off the radar a little bit. I've just been doing a lot of inner work, shall I say. So that's why I've been a little bit quiet. But I thought I'd come on this week, well today especially, because it's Children's Mental Health Awareness Week. And like with any awareness week or day, you know, they're great for raising awareness, but they shouldn't be the only time that we are talking about these things. So, you know, it's been a pretty tough year for us, but especially for our children. And I think we've been, you know, focusing on ourselves, and we may have let it slip. Now, I've done this as well as a parent, guilty as charged. I was so busy thinking about my mindset and how lockdown has affected me, but I never really stopped to think, oh, I wonder how this is actually, hi Nikki, lovely to see you. Never actually stopped to think, oh, what about the kids? Because you're kind of, you know, we're always on the go and we've got this adrenaline and we're trying to be strong for us and our families, but the kids pick up on the vibes, right? They pick up when we're stressed or anxious, and homeschooling has been a whole new challenge. And it's been, you know, we're, as adults, we probably adjust a lot quickly, but for kids, they've just kind of been thrown into this. They've been ripped away from their routine, from their friends, and they've been asked to sit at home and learn, which is a bit of a challenge. So I thought I'd come on today and just talk a little bit about what I've been doing with my kids. And also, it would be so lovely if you're not catching this live. And Nikki, I can see you're on, so you can hopefully share some light on this. But, you know, even on the comments later, it would be so lovely if you can share what you've been doing. But I thought I'll share some tips that I've been doing myself, just to see if it helps anyone, because it is a very important week. It starts today, it finishes on Sunday, my birthday, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that in a bit. But, you know, the first thing I'll say, tip number one, is just talk to your kids. Now, I'm not sure how active your schools are at doing this, but you know, our school's really good with the register. So the morning register, they have like a colour system which talks about, you know, where they tick how they're feeling. So for example, green is, if they tick green, it means I'm happy, I'm calm. If it's blue, it means they're sad or they're tired, lethargic, not bothered. If they tick yellow, it means they're worried or frustrated. If it's red, it's they're angry. So it's really great the teachers are doing this. But I've been sitting down with my kids a lot and just really praising them for what they're doing, but just checking in and asking how they're feeling. Because I think it's really important to know how they're feeling. And they pick up on our vibes, like I said earlier. They do pick up on how we're feeling as parents. And I know, I mean, I work part-time, so I've not had to homeschool 5 days a week, but the days that I am at home with them, it is a challenge, and they pick up on those things. So it's really important to just check in and ask them how they're feeling. Hi Lynn, hope you're well. So please do share any other tips on that. So check in, ask how they're feeling. Tip number two, affirmations, affirmations, affirmations. Now, we do affirmations. It's not just for us adults. I teach this in my classes as well. So Nikki, you can vouch for that. But I teach this in my classes where we should be setting our day with an intention, an affirmation, a sankalpa. And we can do this for our kids. So I bought them these really cool glittery notebooks, which I encourage them to write in or draw pictures in every morning just to see how they're feeling. So for example, they could write, I am good at, or I can do anything I put my mind to, or they can make a simple gratitude list, or they can write, I can believe in myself, and you know, I'm ready for the day. And then, you know, check in with them with what they're writing, but also you can then remind them of this intention. So like I do in my yoga classes, throughout the practice, I'll be like, check in with your intention, check in, you know, remind yourself of your intention. If you get anxious or worried, think about what you wrote earlier on. And so I get the kids to do this as well, and it's quite a fun exercise because they can actually be quite creative with it as well, and it gives you ideas for your own intentions. The third thing is breathe. Breathing is magical. It's the best thing that you can teach your kids to do, because it really does help calm. So I've got a couple of breaths that I can show you right now. Excuse me. So one of them is the ocean breath. So we do a lot of visualization. So in the morning, I'll be like, right, breathe in really deeply, breathe into your heart, breathing anything that feels good, what makes you feel good. And then we do a long, like sharp ocean breath that goes like this. So really just letting it out. And we can do this as well as adults. I find myself doing this quite a bit. So really little deep breath out. And that breath, like, just tell them to release anything negative. So anything they're quite not feeling right, or anything that's making them feel a bit worried, get them to blow it out with a strong ocean breath. So that's a really good one. Another one that we love doing, and we actually do this to each other, and they do it to me as well. So you get your hands, you get your 5 fingers, and you go around, so it feels quite nice as well. So you inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And then the other way, so inhale as you go up, exhale as you go down, and it helps them just kind of concentrate, and it feels really nice. It's kind of tickly, but they do it to me and I do it to them, and we do this throughout the day. It's not just in the morning, we do this in the evening before we go to bed. It just encourages them to move with their breath, a bit like what we do in yoga where you move with your asanas. We do this with our fingers. There's 2 really lovely breaths that we do every day. Thank you, Nikki. So that's the other one. 4th one, which is a newfound thing of mine, which actually works, and I'm hoping some of you do it, and if not, please try this. So every morning, I start the morning, we don't put on the news or anything else. I play some bhajans or mantras, right? So I love, excuse me, losing my voice. I love bhajans and mantras, and I put this on every single morning on my phone. I've got some kind of mantra playing on my phone, and that's all they can hear in the house. So there's no TV or anything loud in the morning, and we listen to bhajans and mantras, right? And what I then found the other day is I was also working next to them, and I put the mantras on my phone, like really low, and I was just kind of listening and chanting along as I was doing my work. And the kids actually started humming along as well. And actually, that was probably our most effective school working days, where we finished on time, everything was done. And when I switched off, they actually say, "Mummy, can you put the bhajans and mantras back on?" So any calming ambient music just playing lightly in the background can actually help them, you know, unless they're live schooling, which we're not. We don't have a live classroom. But if you don't have a live classroom, or if they're coming away from their classroom to just do a bit of writing or whatever, just having some ambient music on in the background has really helped us be very, very effective. So that's the 4th tip. Hello, husband is home. So that's the other thing. Nature is probably should be at the top of the list, but obviously we don't do this at the beginning, so it's 5th on my list. Nature, going for a walk in nature. So Lena, I know you live in a very lovely place with beaches around you, so you can go, but we're very lucky here to be surrounded by woods. We've got a lot of woodland and trees around us, so we tend to go for walks quite a lot. Yeah, that's good. You do that too, Nikki. Listen to the bhajans. It's really good because it sticks in your mind, right? And even when you're having, during the day, you'll just find that the music just comes back into your head. So that's a really, really lovely way to just de-stress. So going for walks, even if you don't have woods or parks or anything, you just go for a walk. So a new game that we've discovered, and obviously I only do this when my husband's at home, because otherwise, obviously I can't do this on my own. But we play hide and seek, so we split up. So one goes with me, one goes with him, and we go around the block, and we just sort of kind of hide, and then we boo each other, and they love it. They absolutely love this game. Our neighbours think we're slightly weird because they see us very often just hiding behind cars and jumping out and screaming at each other. But playing hide and seek around the corner and around the block and stuff is actually really, really fun. We really enjoy it as well. So that's something else you can do. And obviously, yoga. So our school has been really good at, in the PE lessons, of giving yoga and mindfulness sessions, and if you haven't done so, go onto my YouTube channel, because I've recorded a few live yoga classes that I did with the girls, and we had some themes and stories, and I'm going to be recording some more and putting some more on. But yoga is a really, really good way just to move your body and just bring yourself back and get away from the outside world. So we like to create a bubble, an imaginary bubble around our yoga mat, and we do some yoga. So with that, on Sunday is my birthday. I don't really make a big hoo-ha out of my birthday because, to be honest, I stopped celebrating, like going out and celebrating, a long time ago, way before lockdown. I like to spend my birthdays with the family. I share a birthday with my mum. Our birthdays are one day apart, so we usually do something together. This year obviously will look very different, but I like to go to the mandir, you know, I'd like to go to the Buddhist monastery. This year I'm hoping to go to Hare Krishna Mandir, so, you know, I like to do very quiet, low-key things with the family, of course. But I thought it'd be very nice to have a little yoga birthday party with all of you and your kids on Sunday morning. So I just had this wild idea to go live on Facebook and Instagram on Sunday morning, 9:30 for about 20 minutes to half an hour, and just have a nice yoga session. And I thought it'd be so great if you and your kids could join. And I don't need the whole happy birthday singing stuff. It'd just be nice to have a little birthday party with you guys doing yoga, which is like my favorite thing ever. And the girls are going to be doing it with me, and they're super, super, super excited. You're going to find it's quiet because they're actually staying with my mum and dad. Because I've been at work today. But they are really, really excited, and it would be so, so, so great if you guys could be in there with us as well. So this Sunday, Facebook and Instagram live, so I have both my devices on, and we're going to do some lovely mindfulness yoga, and this one is specially dedicated to the kids, to say massive well done for homeschooling. You're doing a fantastic job, and even more so, you know, for the parents to join in and just pat yourself on the back to say, hang in there, you're doing really great, we're all in this together. And that's it really. So I just wanted to come on just to share a few tips. And please do drop in the comments if you are catching up to say, you know, what else do you do? And I will keep this going throughout the week. You know, I'll sort of throw in some stories and stuff. But the reason I did this live is so that it saves and you can watch it back later, because stories are annoying and only stay for 24 hours. So yeah, it would be really, really good to have you guys celebrate a yoga birthday party with me on Sunday. So yeah, look forward to seeing you then. If you've got any questions, please shout them out. If not, I will let you go. So sorry for the spontaneous live, but I thought I'd just come on very, very quickly, and it will be recorded for your reference for later. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Sunday. Like I said, just the quick tips really quickly. Ask your children how they're feeling, have the traffic light system going if they don't feel comfortable talking as such. But, you know, that's what they do in our school. So ask them how they're feeling, setting affirmations, so giving them a nice colourful notebook, decorating it, making it fun. Every morning setting affirmations, breathing. So the two breath breathing techniques I taught you were the ocean breath and I call it the high five breath, where you inhale and exhale as you go around your fingers. Music, so listening to bhajans, mantras, calming music. You know, any ambient music that you find relaxing, just to have that playing very slowly or on a low volume in the background. Nature, going for walks, being the crazy neighbours and hiding behind cars and booing each other is so much fun. And yoga, of course. And I really hope you guys can join me on Sunday morning at 9:30 for 20 minutes to half an hour for a yoga birthday party. Well, not for me, I want to celebrate with you guys and your kids, so it'd be lovely to have you guys all join in on Sunday with me and my girlies on the mat. So thank you very much, Isabel. Yeah, so if you've got any questions, please throw them my way. You can direct message me. If not, I will log off and I'll speak to you all soon. Have a lovely evening, guys. Mwah! Lots of love to you all. Bye. Namaste.